as you describe the horrible, harrowing things.
Welcome back, internet friends. Fritos have been eaten. We've talked about. Nick has been trying to ply me with fumble ideas.
I'm a bad idea machine.
You are.
It's been a fine break. So I just want to again thank Danielle for these awesome, incredible dice soap things. We were like,
And Rusty.
And Rusty.
no,
It comes in watermelon.
can I see it?
No, you may not. I know what you would do to him.
I wonder if the head is Velcro.
It's not.
That's only one way to
fox.
find out.
Yes.
I can feel it.
I need 6 hit points.
You do not. But Ezra, are we playing D&D?
I mean,
Then you don't need the 6 hit points now, do you?
I just, I haven't. I'll save it up.
That's not how temporary hit points work.
It's in the name. Temporary. I just got rule-splained, which in D&D should happen a lot. So when we left, Helen had just found, she'd gazed into the melong, looked over her shoulder and seen a family sometime in the past laying a young girl to rest. And you're looking in the mirror, and slowly, much slower than before, like the body starts to decay. But the body doesn't fully decay. There's still flesh on it and that sort of thing. And all of a sudden, the body turns and looks right at you in the mirror. All right, yeah, make me a sanity roll.
Oh God, we're gonna break this mirror.
It's obsidian.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
I said what I said.
In the box.
Yes, in the box. Will
Will this be the second artifact that she's destroyed? Sorry.
What was this against?
Sanity.
Okay, good. Phew. I made it.
All right. So you lose 1 sanity as you drop the mirror, and there is a weird clatter, but it does not break. You think like a little chip came off or something. But you look over, and that figure is emerging from the ground.
Are you just happy it wasn't you?
No, that was not a happy sound.
And so you are standing, kind of, 100 yards away. And you're watching the melong, and you see Helen drop the melong. And both of you make me spot hidden rolls.
Ow.
39 is a regular success.
All right, and you make me a spot hidden roll as well. You just relax in the hotel.
Oh, I am reading the.
That's true.
I am reading stories of Shambhala to my children.
Oh yeah, no, I got a hard success.
Okay.
Because I'm looking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You are not taking your eyes off. It's almost like that bad horror movie Quick Cut, where the thing is climbing out of the ground, and then all of a sudden it's standing right next to you, and standing.
I shriek.
Yeah, and so you all hear her shriek, and you see standing in front of her. You're standing with you're standing with Tenzin.
Yes.
So Tenzin's behind you.
This is how you get tigers.
I'm gonna make a sand roll for Tenzin. He's surprisingly okay with all this.
That does not surprise me, actually.
And we're gonna go to initiatives.
I was like, oh, let me roll.
No, none of that.
Yeah, we're not playing D&D.
God.
Oh man, I just rolled a natural 20.
And I'm tucking my babies in.
You have a little side bed for you made like there's a shoe box
It's a
with
little,
like
it's a little crib.
Aw.
2 on each end, head to toe. So 70s.
Dex.
Yeah.
Yes, 75.
All right, you go first.
Are there any tools next to me?
Yeah. You've definitely got a shovel or a pick, whichever one.
A pick.
Okay.
Pick. I picked the pick.
Okay, and so this will be a fight brawl.
Yep. Nope. I
right.
fumbled. I threw it away.
You fumbled.
Yes.
Make me
97.
Cut Tenzin's head right off.
It's too early for that.
make me a
Never
luck
too
roll.
early for Tenzin to die. Is this that you swing it back up and the head of the pick just comes off?
Nope.
So you bring them along down, and you're all that you kind of for a second all that registers is that you missed, and you're sort of like, oh God, what's going? And then you look down and you see the melon with the pick
in it.
right in it.
Imagine it's a bird flying.
Helen and picks.
Yes. Helen should never pick the pick, right?
That's good. Helen should never pick the pick. That might be our episode title.
Helen in the charnel ground with a pick.
All right, so that was 70s, 60s,
Nope.
50s.
55.
55.
All right, PCs always go first, so we'll go this way first. So you just heard a horrible sound as Helen brought the pick down, and there's like this metal on metal kind of nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, that sound.
Sounds kind of like a pencil sharpener.
With the Nazgul scream.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. And Helen is sort of like looking down.
I'm gonna look around me, not at the bones that I've identified as the ones that I was looking at, but look for anything else that's like femur size that I can use as a club.
Oh, sure, yeah. Or you have a shovel, probably.
I wasn't sure if I had the shovel
Yeah,
with me.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the shovel and start making my way in that direction. Kind of like
Right, yeah, you're just like walking forward with the shovel held high.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get any closer, but I feel kind of an obligation.
All right,
Only kind of.
55. Now the guns get drawn.
No, I'm also going to run over with a pick or
Yeah,
shovel,
you've got
whatever
a
shovel
pick or
I
a
have.
shovel, whichever your choice.
Pick a pick.
All
Shovel.
right. Picks have done enough.
Do not pick the pick.
All right, you are you're a little ways away, so you'll get there this round. Okay. This identifiably young woman just looks at you, and in Hindu, with a rictus grin, but a kind of a pleading face, just says, "Kill me. I'll give you the bones you want. Just free me." And then she takes a swing at you. Well, let's see. Yeah, a dodge would be
dodge.
entirely appropriate here.
Okay, let's try. No, I don't
All right.
dodge. Dang it.
One of those things where you have to take
Should I try again?
How's your dodge?
I have 35.
You've got plenty of. You've
Let's
still
go
got. There's
fight.
like 3 more over
you should
here.
really push it.
Here.
All right, let's try it again.
Wait, use one of the monthly ones.
No, we're almost out.
All right.
We still have like another week.
I just want to
or
keep
so.
pushing those.
Yes, 11.
Okay. That's a hard success.
That's a hard success.
All right, that's what you needed. So, this girl is not a. This is not like a trained combat. This is just like flailing at you, but like using her limbs as clubs, basically. But you managed to get out of the way of that
Out of
unpleasantness.
dodge.
Tenzin, I don't know if any of you would really. No, Tenzin is right there, so you'd see. Tenzin continues to just like, with his eyes closed and the staff Although the staff kind of keeps pulling towards the young girl.
Sure.
All right, we're back to the top. That's you.
All right. Free me. All right, so I'm going to. Wow. So oh crap. So this thing is in. The pick is in that. So I don't even want to touch that one anymore. Should I try to pull it out?
You have a book of Turn Undead, don't you?
I have a book that other things hate, but
Do you have that with you?
I keep that with me all the time. I have my backpack. Because,
I mean, the things on the train didn't like it.
yeah. All right. So
But
I'm
I
going
mean,
to take.
if it doesn't work, you're like holding up a book as
Yeah.
the thing tries to club you.
Yes. So I'm going to try. because that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go try to get my book.
All right.
It's in my backpack. I'm going to.
All right. So you're going to spend this round getting the book
Yes.
out. Okay. 55 will go this way first this time. You are now at the girl.
All right.
You hear she's saying something in Hindu.
I'll clonk her on the
Yeah.
head.
All right. Make this a fight brawl.
Whoa. That's a regular success.
All right. She does not dodge because she
Right.
does not dodge well.
Yeah.
So we'll call that a D6 plus your strength bonus, if any.
4.
Crunch. All right, you come in and kang. There's this like noise as the shovel hits head on with this poor woman, and kind of like knocks her back a little, and she shakes her head. You are not running up there, so
Running with the kinds of shoes that I wear on these kinds of bones
Yeah.
would be a terrible
it
idea.
would be a dex roll for sure.
So I'm-
you're continuing to advance.
Yeah.
Did you wear heels to a charnel ground?
Oh, there's our episode title.
You wear heels to a trial. I thought I was going to get an episode title, but that was
Sorry, but thank
I know.
I don't know if you've ever actually looked at Gwendolyn's mini, but she wears heeled boots all of the time.
So
Okay,
could,
all right.
well, would I be able
After
to tell?
Labor Day?
Yes.
Would I be able to say anything like, we'll
Yeah.
free her. Let's free her. Or,
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
like that,
yeah, you say
yeah.
you're so you come running up and Helen's going, "Let's free her!"
Yes.
As there's a dead body walking
Right,
in front of
right.
her.
Exactly.
Now you make the sand roll. Now that,
But yes, I am moving closer. I am not moving at great speed.
Critical.
oh, all right. So
Well, hold on. Yeah.
you're surprisingly okay with this, which perhaps some introspection on that is in.
It's just a hard. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, still.
Yeah.
All right. So this thing will continue to just try and brain you. Wow. Well, you can't fumble with natural weapons is a truism in every game.
Can we have that be written down? Because I kind of love that. You can't fumble with natural weapons.
That's been a thing since like first edition D&D.
Well, okay.
Or maybe it was
But
that.
monks are monks'
Yes.
fists natural weapons.
Technically.
Yeah. So then,
yeah.
you can't. Yeah.
Wow. You just shattered my
You can't fumble,
childhood.
but you can critical fail.
There it is. Wow.
Nice.
But yeah,
fall down?
some very ineffectual flailing goes on there.
Flail.
Tenzin continues to do what he's doing. Blissfully. Okay, back to you.
Book.
All right, you hold out the book. Oh, all right. And the thing takes like 2 steps back, and is and just once again now, even though the rictus grin is there, the sadness in the voice, just saying, "Free me."
She wants to be free.
Who knows Freebird?
All right, so you're driving her away. So that makes her a little closer to you. So you make it up there. You can take a swing this time.
I want to take a swing at the back of her head with the shovel.
All right. Yeah.
That's a fight roll.
Yep. Unless you've got fight shovel.
We don't need the skull for anything, right?
Yeah, we kind of do.
I mean,
but-
for the drum, but
96.
oh my!
So what were we not supposed to destroy on this corpse?
Is another
Femur-
shovel going in the Maylong?
I'm far enough away at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You actually you will you crunch into You don't do any damage, but you just hear her femur crack.
And it's the left femur,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, shit! Damn it!
Like you bring it down on the back of and just crunch. There's a sound there. All right, back to you.
That was a different roll.
Sure.
Okay.
He was doing his medicine roll to be like left femur. No.
No, I'm going to attack the left femur.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
But pretend I'm
Yeah.
not.
Whoops. Well, she's way ahead of you.
I didn't mean
That's a 13. That's also
All
hits.
right. Man, where are my parrot sharks tonight?
in your hand.
Roll your damage.
3.
All right, you crunch down on the left femur, which now is kind of floppy, but you sever. You like crunch through, and with the point of the spade, you just shove it right through the leg, and there's like this awful like sloughing off kind of thing as the leg sort of just goes. Ooh, yeah, okay. And she falls, and now she's like crawling, trying to get away from the book, and still saying something in Hindu, in a language you don't, and saying something in a language you don't understand. Back to you.
All right. Well, is she on her front, trying to crawl away, or is she on her back?
She's on her front, trying to crawl away.
Back would be way creepier, though. Oh, well.
Very like,
Be like the spiders.
yeah, down, the person down the stairs.
So I'm going to step on their foot so they can't crawl anymore, but still hold the book in front of me.
Wow, you're mean.
No,
The book is driving her away, and
I
you're
know.
like, you can't go away.
I know.
All right, yeah. So you stand on her foot. Let's call this an opposed strength roll.
Okay. This is not going to work.
Well,
The only thing
it
missing
didn't go well
is-
for her.
Nope. I
Is you
didn't.
telling her final
How?
moments will be
What did you miss
horrible.
by?
A lot. I rolled a 79, and my
She
strength is
rolled-
35. So
All right, so just barely.
40.
Like you almost hold her,
Ugh.
but she just barely makes it away, and she will start to skitter away. So 55 will start with you.
I'm gonna try to drive the point of the spade into,
All right, roll
into
it.
her head.
or neck.
Maybe into her neck. That's a smaller target. It's harder
True.
to hit.
True.
65 out of 25.
All right, so you go to drive it down, and you it kind of hits meat and doesn't do a whole lot.
I'm just over here like, what am I even trying to do? This is not my. I'm just like, I'm backing away at this point because like I'm worse than useless at this point.
All right.
Try it again. Oh, that was an 80.
All right, yeah, same thing. You hit
Yep.
you hit meat, and it doesn't seem to bother it.
What you thinking?
10.
All right, she.
Shooting. Because it's way better, but
Do it.
we've been quiet up to now, or quiet.
We've been quiet up
quiet-ish.
to now. On the plus side, it would probably chase away any predators that are out there.
True.
All right. Oh, wow. All right. So she is crawling away from you, and a foot lashes out. You should make a dodge roll.
Okay.
An excellent dodge roll.
Nope.
All right. Okay, so this is going to be max damage.
Jeez.
So that would be that plus that. Ooh, that is 10 points of damage. I'm going to make you an offer.
Yes.
So you can either she cracks you for 10 points of damage, or she destroys the book. Your call.
I'm taking the damage.
All right, that is a big hit.
Yep.
Make me a con roll. So somehow, you're I don't know, with the book, you're leaning down because you were trying to stand there, and just the foot lashes out and cracks you on your jaw.
Con roll. Oh yeah, I totally made it.
All right, yeah. So your vision swims for a second, but you just shake your head and you're back in the game. All right, you are backing away. Okay.
I'm not getting any closer at this
Yep.
point.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I see that, and I pull a revolver, and I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. You are point blank, so you're going to get a bonus die. But boy, if you fumble.
That's a 13. That's a critical.
That is not a fumble.
That is a critical success.
All right, so that is double damage.
All right.
Which ironically can be worse than
Yeah.
wow.
9 points of damage.
But it's not. Yeah, you come running up and you just like sever her head. Like you put a bullet. You're like, the spinal cord, and you just like expertly put a bullet right through her neck, and her head is like lolling at an unfortunate angle, but her body just collapses.
So does mine.
Helen, and I will run over and do first aid.
Yeah, all right. So make me a first aid roll.
Please don't fumble.
You know, you've got a good track record, and then I tried to heal
Holy
her.
cow, these dice are amazing. That is a hard success.
And
All right.
Now that you've said it.
So you get the full 3 hit points back from that right away.
So I
you
get 3
hit
right
points
away.
Right away.
Okay.
Okay. Tenzin. Wow. All right. Tenzin rolled an odd 1, and so he just goes. That would have been a good one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. We can use the mirror to find a new one.
Yes.
Just look down at the mirror.
Tenzin's eyes are still closed.
I'm going to go and see. Can I pick the pick up? Or is it just
the pick
okay.
comes out of
All
it.
right, okay.
The mirror is like in all kind of 4 jagged pieces.
Yep.
At this point.
Tenzin,
Yes.
can the belong be repaired?
I don't think it can be broken.
How about you open your eyes for a second?
Well, I've learned something today as well. Perhaps we can salvage one of the fragments?
Can you still use a fragment as if it were the whole, or is that not really a thing?
It changes the enchantment.
It makes it harder, doesn't it?
Yes, and it limits what you can see.
Hell,
Why can't we use this person's body here?
femur's broken.
We can use the skull for the
We-
Damaru.
Well, yes, that's one.
Okay. Well, I got
Oh, wait a
one.
minute. So make me a luck roll. No, wait, you know what? You got a critical success in the bullet. That was clinical. The skull has not been touched by that bullet.
Excellent.
See, I got one.
Gwen, did you find the bones that you were going after over there?
Yes.
Yeah, you still remember where they are.
Yeah, they're right over there. They're not the best, but they'll suffice.
Was it a young boy?
It was
A young woman.
it was a young woman.
And this was also a young woman. Mm-hmm. So perhaps the femur is okay on that one.
I can go look. Why don't you come with me?
Yes, we will do that.
Yeah, the left femur on this one is okay.
All right, like gingerly reach out and pick it up, brush it off a little. Yeah, it seems to be all right.
Very good. Perhaps the skull too. Maybe this one's better than that one. That one might have got hit with a shovel.
I think I missed it every time.
Yeah, it never got hit in the head. Its left femur is messed up, and its neck. But
I'm not a fighter. This is not the sort of thing that I do. I deal with dead bodies after they're dead. It's not. And while they stay dead.
Yeah, this one was dead, and now it's dead again.
I have seen many creatures come back to life in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
true.
yes.
I will take the skull as well, just in case.
all right, so you've got the skull.
Backup skull is always a good idea.
Oh, backup skull is also an excellent.
You have a backup skull.
I'm ashamed of how hard I'm laughing at that.
So you need For the skull, for the drum, you need a young boy's skull and a young girl's skull. A young man's skull and a young woman's skull, I should say. For the horn, you just need the femur.
Right.
So, Tenzin will go to the melong, and he's just sort of looking at it at a loss. I mean, I suppose we have my Katavong and whatever the melong can tell us, but our job has not gotten any easier.
But we're still okay.
She says, rubbing her jaw.
Yeah.
When we get back to the hotel, I will do a more thorough investigation.
Thank you. It's hard to talk.
So Tenzin goes back to his little circle and puts it in. And who is going to use the melong shard? All right. So make
Top
me
person with cruddy luck, thank you.
make me a POW roll. So let's see.
That's a fail. I would love to spend some
Yeah.
inspo. Success. Regular.
Okay. So. Okay, you got a success. Make me a luck roll for the skull.
Luck roll for the skull. No.
Okay.
Bad. Twice as much.
We're gonna call that good F. Okay, and then the femur, we already made the luck roll. And that goes to, okay. You have the fragment of this thing, and it you have to really angle it to see something over everything, and so make me a luck roll now.
You did.
I did, and
Well, that was for something else.
No, that was for
no.
Yes.
I
Oh, you made another
yeah,
one?
and it's terrible.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. Well, 82.
Okay, so
You know what? Do we have a bit?
you've got bits for days. You've got the Nick collection.
Ought 2.
Oof.
Well, that's
Damn.
much better.
Yes.
All right, so there's a brief second where you almost cut your thumb on one of the sharp edges, but you just get out of the way, and at the move that you make to keep from cutting your thumb, you see a young boy being laid to rest, and you know that this would be a good skull, and you see where it is. Luckily, there's very little. The only digging really was the llama. Everything else is just trying to find the right skull. And so you kind of walk backwards with the melong, and you find the skull of the young boy. And I believe you now have all the bones you need, and the skin.
And did Tenzin request them all?
Yeah. And I mean, do you bring them to Tenzin? And yeah, he'll
Yeah.
go. Oh, all right. So when you show him the skull you just got, he goes, this is perfect. You show him the other skull. He says, this will do. And the femur, he's like, probably only make a single horn, but it will be, yes, this will work well.
I mean, do we need to try to find something better?
So by this point, you probably have one more try. So you could make one more try before it's getting to be sunlight.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, make me a sand roll for using the melong. Bye.
Made it.
Okay. Now, what do I need to check? You've used the melong more than once.
Oh god, this is like the Blackwater Creek.
3 times.
You've
Whiskey.
used it 3 times. Outstanding.
Well, plus dinosaur before.
Yes.
Stars and stones.
Actually, did I do 2? No, I just
No,
did
just did the
dinosaur.
one.
Please tell me he finds a dinosaur skeleton.
A femur of a 16-year-old female dinosaur.
They skybury the velociraptors.
I'm gonna make a bassoon.
Let's see here. There is the possibility that you are gonna get some.
Cthulhu mythos.
No fair. I read the book.
Where are you? Side effects. Here we go. Okay. So make me a history roll.
Fail.
All right. So you gain a bit.
Oh, because I get Cthulhu mythos.
You lose 5 sanity.
Yikes.
You gain 5 Cthulhu mythos.
Oh.
All right.
And, excuse me, and you are now deathly afraid of mirrors.
All right.
You looking in that melong, you realize that something's looking back at you.
Disappointment, usually.
Nice.
That's beautiful. But yeah, so you're gonna start covering up mirrors in your room. You're gonna,
All right.
Don't do that to me.
You hate children?
Why do you want to look in mirrors? You're so gaunt. Everything.
What? Well, no. I mean, I have to take extra care to make myself presentable so people aren't super uncomfortable.
It doesn't work.
when
Don't
were you
tell Eugene that.
when were you gonna start doing that? And so do you want to? I mean, you don't want to look one more time, but do you want to? You have one more opportunity tonight to look if someone wants to.
It didn't work so well for me.
Tenzin wants to look.
Tenzin says, well, clearly the Malong has served its purpose, and it now moves on to a different phase of its existence.
I'm willing to let it stay at that then. Let's go back. I'm exhausted.
I still need help.
Yeah, so it's a long walk back, but about halfway through the walk, the trains start running again. And so you're able to get a streetcar to take you back to the hotel. We're going to cut back to you briefly for the night.
Ooh.
So make me a Chinese roll. Okay.
Regular.
So yeah, you're reading this book about Shambhala, and you get to a chapter about the generals, the Tokapaya. And these are the children of fear. And it says that they're fearsome warriors, and that they have 3 of them were trapped the last time. You already knew this part.
Yeah.
But what it tells you that you didn't know was that those 3 started essentially a cult. They are laying the groundwork for the return of the King of Fear. And so they have been, over the course of centuries, slowly building resources, networks, that sort of thing. And the book seems to imply that while these Tokapaya were exceptional, that they were mortal. And so, do they have their current form? Are they, are these the original 3 generals?
Was I there when Tenzin talked about devouring flesh to obtain
I
immortality?
don't think you were.
Okay. Is there anything in the book that I gleaned that like might identify the cult? Anything about it that would?
The Children of Fear show their true form in the reflection of a magic mirror called a melong.
Not even gonna write that down. Not even gonna write that.
Oh, you're super excited. You've got one of those. You have one of those.
Eugene has no idea. Write it down, Nick.
I mean Eugene knows, but like I'm not writing it down.
Guys, guess what? Guys! And you have a very nice night. You
So
know.
I finally have the means to figure out if Tenzin is secretly one of them. Finally.
Oh no.
Tenzin broke that thing on purpose.
Shh, don't. Not there yet.
So you guys get back about 5 in the morning. And Tenzin says that he will take the bones and he'll complete the cleaning of them.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna do medicine.
Okay, yeah, make me a roll. This will be a longer treatment.
I'm just gonna go face plant into my bed. Not even get into night
I
clothes.
will
just
spend
face
2
plant.
luck to make it.
Okay. You roll a d8.
You should realize the value of luck by now.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh. I also math.
You're getting down to my level.
Yeah. 28. 4.
So you get 4 more back.
Okay. All right.
So, you know, they'll probably be up for lunch, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
As long as they don't wake me up or the kids.
No, you get up and you have a nice breakfast. When you go out, Tenzin is sitting in. There's a chair in the hallway, and he's just sitting there, staring straight ahead.
Good morning.
Hello.
How did it go?
Well, we found 2 of the 3 bones that we were looking for are really excellent.
Do you need an alternative for the third? We have the technology.
You can build a femur?
Out of character. Do I know about any artificial, like,
I don't
hip
think- I
replacements or anything?
don't. Well, they're not replacing bones. You know, they're like right now,
But like metal pins and stuff.
yeah. Maybe you can make a medicine roll. You're not reading a lot of medical journals in the boiler room.
True. So medicine should be at 1%. Oh yeah. That's don't have to worry about that.
I mean, you could always just lie. He'll believe me. But
I mean, if you think about it, like the axle of a car is sort of like a femur. I rely on what I know.
I'm sure that you could listen to a bunch of lectures through like the pipes and shit.
I could, but would I?
yeah,
That is the question, but you could.
Yeah.
he uses the pipes to hear where the food is.
The important information.
I
I mean, because here's the thing in my head, it's like, I've already constructed 4 people out of them, and I don't know how to tell them, like, look, you just gotta, I know a little bit. I was about to say wink, wink, but like, no. I'll leave it at that.
I am mourning the loss of my Melong.
What?
My mirror was broken by one of your compatriots.
That mirror can be used to identify the Children of Fear.
Yes. Oh, it's very useful. Was.
Can you fix it?
I cannot weld obsidian back together, no.
Can I weld obsidian back together?
I mean, possibly, theoretically. You don't know what that would do to magic.
But glass blowing, yeah, you can.
I
You
mean,
totally got this.
I don't think I'm worried too much about the magic part. I can't help, but
The Melong,
I'm gonna figure you out.
the beauty of the Melong is that it was carved from the side of the mountain where the Padma Siva Buddha gave his first sermon.
Well, I mean, technically, it still would have been carved if.
Yes, we left it there.
I'm gonna go have breakfast.
Would you like a peach?
No.
More for me.
Am I going to catch a train? I don't even know where they went. You know what? No, I go like do back like a quick back and forth where I walk back to my room, stop, walk again, then finally walk back to the room, and I
Whose door do you knock on?
I wake up. I go back to my room, so
Okay.
I wake up Dimitri.
What do you want?
The mirror. Did you leave the mirror at the charnel grounds?
There are no more mirrors in my house.
Oh my! Where did you leave the mirror there?
Do not talk to me of mirrors. Ah! There are no mirrors anymore. If you,
I kick the bed and I storm out. And I knock.
Make me a spot hidden roll.
yeah.
No.
All right.
I
You
decline.
don't see what he's done to the mirror.
I politely knock
You
on. the
politely
lady's
storm
room.
out.
Oh no! I impolitely storm out. I slam the door behind me.
Right before he, I will get up.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna get up and go down and
All right, yeah.
find him.
He's out in the hallway knocking on their door.
What?
The mirror. Where's the mirror?
It's broken. It's still at the charnel ground.
Where? At the same charnel ground?
No, south.
The south one? Where?
Actually, it was on
Near the ghoul.
No, don't say that.
It's lying on the ground. You won't be able to miss it. There's a bunch of bones everywhere, and then on top of it,
It's a charnel ground. I've regained my composure.
Why are you shouting about charnel grounds in the hallway?
No, the mirror is broken.
Are we talking through the door?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
They haven't even opened the door.
Gwendolyn's not even out of bed. She just turned her head and is talking.
The mirror can identify the children of fear, the generals of the king of fear.
It's very broken.
I can try to fix it.
I'm gonna roll myself out of bed, stand up, and shamble over to the door in a nightgown, pull it open. I'll draw you a map. Come on.
Thank you.
And then squinty-eyed, but pull out a piece of paper.
When you say I can fix it.
I say that with the confidence of I can technically fix it.
Tenzin, behind you, with a bite of peach, goes, like you fixed Tiger.
Did we
not
hear
do it.
that?
Yeah, he said it in the.
What
What did you do to
does he mean?
Taka? What does he mean?
Is he within swinging range?
He can be.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Roll me a fight brawl. He's just sitting there with a peach.
Gwendolyn's wide awake now.
Please let me. It's a 90. I'm pushing it.
All right. So you
And isn't pushing it? It's just a fury of.
yeah. Okay, I like it. The pushing it is you almost reach for your cane.
Oh no, I don't almost reach. What
All
do you
right.
think I'm swinging at?
All right, yeah. You bring the cane up.
Did you fumble?
I rolled 100.
Oh! 100 on a pushed roll.
Good night, everybody. Okay.
I need Fritos.
All right.
And
right.
scene.
So you bring your cane up, and it comes down, and Tenzin's just looking at it, and all of a sudden, you all see him start to move like super slowly, and Tenzin's just watching. And when it gets about here, Tenzin just goes, and
There would be slow motion profanity. Just
and Tenzin gets up and walks away. And then, bam! Your cane hits the chair, and your cane splinters a little.
What did you do to Tiger? Pistol out.
I did nothing to Tiger.
Then what did the Tenzin say?
He's
What
a
did he
lying
do?
shit.
You were just trying to beat the ever-living shit out of him for a lie?
Yes.
What the hell are you on about? What did you do to Tiger?
I did nothing.
Bullshit.
So you can make a psychology roll. He's telling the truth. So that, well, let's see
Yeah.
if you... Oh, fumble this. Please fumble this.
87.
All
Not
right.
a fumble, but no.
You can't get a read on him, but he seems sincere.
Sincerely pissed.
He does seem angry.
Yes, it's Eugene.
So you've...
I'm gonna storm into the room.
All right, back into your
Empty
room.
the sack.
Oh!
Fortunately, they're tucked in the little bed next to my bed.
A hand falls out. A hand and a book fall out of the bag.
There was another hand?
Did you throw the hand away?
I threw the hand out the window.
Oh, that's right,
Why
yeah.
would I keep...
I
Nothing
don't
was
know.
making me gag.
So a book falls out of the bag.
I'm gonna search the room.
All right, make me a spot hit and roll.
And I start, like, making just random noise. 62 is no, it's a fail.
All right, so you're gonna
I
find.
will-
I mean,
I will
you'll
second.
find them, but it's gonna take a while.
I'll
Now
let it
you're
take a
gonna
while.
lose
I
a
mean,
hand.
no, I'll let it take a while. I'm you
All right,
know,
so yeah, you start like
almost more making a show of making noise and, you know.
So you
rumbling.
guys hear a bunch of noise from. Are you just going? You stormed off. You're going down to breakfast, I guess.
I mean,
Are you Tenzin
did I
hunting?
see any? I think I'll just go to the charnel grounds.
All right, yeah. All right, so you're heading out to the charnel grounds.
Without the map, because once Gwendolyn saw you swinging at him, she's not giving you a map.
Yeah, without the map.
It's not hard to find
That's-
obsidian.
I didn't
on the-
think it
yeah.
would be. He's just whinging.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are like you're looking under his bed, and you hear a voice.
I put them behind the mirror.
You don't know about that.
And you hear a voice that says, "Is our father all right?"
Are you Squirrel? And I turn around and look.
All right, you turn around. You don't see anything.
Ooh, Sand Squirrel.
Thank you.
Who is your father?
Eugene.
Eugene is not all right. He is somewhat insane.
Oh no! What happened?
That is the pot calling the kettle.
He attacked Tenzin. Although
Do not trust the llama.
that is what Eugene says as well, and he did not believe in dinosaurs. So he does now.
Our father believes in dinosaurs.
No. Tenzin did not believe in dinosaurs.
Another reason not to trust the llama.
I'm sorry. Who am I talking to?
We're the children of Eugene.
I was not aware that Eugene had children.
Yes.
Since when did Eugene have children?
He's always had us. We've been his dream.
But big Buddhas moving towards me have been my dream. Do I have big Buddhas?
I'm sorry that.
Well, you just ruined everything. The whole mood has just.
Do I have big Buddhas?
I like big Buddhas and I cannot.
Not that. Thank you. I was thinking it hard.
No.
I mean, those pants don't flatter you.
Oh.
A tailor, maybe?
Tinzid said that Eugene did something to Tiger.
Oh, he didn't do anything to Tiger.
But something happened to Tiger.
Tiger had to die
Why did Tiger have to die?
because he was supposed to die, and he didn't. He was an anomaly.
Who else is supposed to die?
We won't know until someone becomes an anomaly.
This is the fate? Why? What do you mean supposed to die?
Tiger was pulled into a painting in the temple in city that I don't remember his name. And that was the end of Tiger's story. But for some reason,
I pulled him out.
then you are the reason Tiger is dead.
Would Tiger have been dead if he would have been in the wall?
He would have been in a different place.
Because I pulled him out of the wall, he's now bones under the sand.
Yes. Tiger had met his fate. And you kept him from it. You still haven't seen these things, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm picturing squirrels.
That's.
It's very nice being out of the bag. And Father told us stories about the melon last night.
The belong is broken.
Oh no.
The belong is it was also dangerous to look through.
Oh yes.
Each time
It took a little bit.
took a lot.
You should never trust mirrors.
Thank you. When we go to places, can you cover the mirrors?
Yes,
Before I get in the room, you cover the mirrors.
of course. We're happy to. We just want to help.
That is.
Father tells us always to be helpful. Although, he also tells us that we need to stay in the bag. But we want to be helpful.
I'm a terrible father.
The brats are out of the bag.
Okay,
What's your name?
Dimitri. People call me Pops,
Oh,
but that might be confusing if Eugene is your father.
why?
I don't know why. Everyone calls me Pops.
I see. We don't have names.
But could you?
That's an oversight.
Could we have names?
Yes.
If Father named us.
What if Pops names you?
Yeah.
Then we would have names.
I am mad at Eugene right now, but I will not
Name his
name
children.
his children. Unless we were gonna end the evening tonight, and then I would definitely have names from the chat.
That is how you get Murder McBaby face.
Oh no.
Squirrel McSquirrely.
We'll take care of the mirror while you're gone.
Thank you. Okay. I'm going to go have a morning drink.
Yes. You close the door,
Yeah.
and you hear like a sound, almost like a pencil sharpener.
That's more of a scream.
It's kind of quiet, but you hear it.
What did it sound like? Does it?
Sounded like 4 metal children destroying a mirror.
Okay. Hey. Okay.
You know what that sounds like.
Well, you know.
If you had to guess,
Sounds like heaven.
sounds good to me.
I ain't gonna go. I know it's the morning. I'm gonna go get drunk.
All right. The hotel judges you harshly. They're like, we haven't opened the bar yet.
You can open the bar.
Yes, sir.
Give him like $5 silver.
Yeah.
That's not
Whoa.
How badly do you want to get drunk?
And I'm gonna. I'm going to drink a lot and eat a lot as well.
All right.
The Russian way.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Their vodka's terrible. But they have this almost grain Chinese alcohol that, does the job.
Double distilled. Ugh.
So you two will come down, and you see Pops alone at
His face in scrambled eggs.
Yeah, there's like a huge American breakfast all around him, and 2 bottles of like almost empty clear alcohol.
You didn't save any for us.
He's gonna hurt when he wakes up. Is there a room at the table for 2 more people to sit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm going to order breakfast and sit down.
Yes.
All right.
Just be out of like swinging range of either of his arms.
Make me a con roll.
Regular.
All right. Yeah, so you're semi-conscious.
Okay.
At worst. Every game needs a consume alcohol skill.
It really
It
does.
does.
Especially Call of Cthulhu. Like getting drunk to avoid thinking about what you just did.
Almost named my children. I am terrible at being a parent.
You are a terrible
Yeah, I
parent.
just didn't-
You didn't name your children.
2 of them don't even have mouths yet.
I know. You're the worst.
I'm trying.
No, you're not.
It's very difficult.
You're very trying.
So you go to the charnel ground, and it's again, this one is not well traveled, and so it's pretty quiet. But there's like at least 2 more people here than there were before, and they're kind of all confused, and they're looking around, and they're sort of they're you guess they're where the action was. And one of the attendants will come up to you and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but..."
Oh, I'm not even.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll just push past him.
Okay, I'm sorry, but sir, and he's speaking English, because, you're white.
It's more convenient for me.
Hey, sir, we don't know what's going on, but there was some grave robbing last night.
I'm just looking. I'm scanning for the pieces of mirror.
All right, make me a spot hidden.
Oh, damn it! Come on, dice. Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Oh my god, a regular success.
All right,
That's
so
as
yeah,
good as it gets.
you see right about where like 2 of the guys are standing. There is the body of a dead woman with multiple wounds to her legs and her head, and around and at her, kind of almost within her reach, is the shattered mirror.
Okay.
The 4 pieces of
4
the mirror.
pieces.
Yep. And there's like 3 guys like looking around and like.
I stride. Well, stride's not the right word. I violently hobble directly to the mirror, and like it is like a single-mindedness.
Yeah.
And I grab the pieces and I scoop them up. And,
Sir, please. Leave that there.
no.
Is it?
And I don't even.
Is it yours?
Yes.
Well, what happened here last night?
I have no idea.
This woman is.
I was told that my mirror was here. That's all I know. And I pick up the pieces and I'm turning around. If they want to keep talking to me, I'll give them very curt answers.
Sir, is that a Malong?
I am imagining how he would do like a heel turn with his bad leg. Like he,
On your cane. You pivot on your cane.
yeah. Yes. Yes, it is.
Why did you bring him along to a graveyard?
I didn't bring him along to a graveyard.
You're not a sadhu.
No.
Do you know how to use that?
To be honest, I don't know. Do you know? Do
But
you know
it-
how to repair it?
No. I've only read about them. I can't believe you said it was a Malong, honestly. Why did you bring that here?
I didn't bring it here.
But it's yours.
It's not directly mine.
Well, that's a very evasive state. I'm not sure Hindu has the passive voice, but so someone stole your Malong, or a Malong that belongs.
Took it. It's you could.
And came to this charnel ground and killed this woman?
How?
The body looks pretty fresh.
Oh. Now I'm actually.
And someone dug up a llama and took a great deal of skin.
And I'm looking. How old is this body?
You can make a medicine roll.
You know I can't.
Or, do you have biology?
I have astronomy.
Well, you know what her sign is.
That's astrology.
I mean, I'm just gonna roll a dice. It's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Let's
it's
call
gonna be
this-
a 1 or it's not.
Let's call this an intelligence roll. She looks,
Not a fumble.
all right, technically. She looks young.
But I'm more like inquiring with them. Like
Oh.
I can't tell. Like what was she?
Was she killed last night?
Was she really murdered? Was this?
Oh, I
woman
thought you
actually-
asked how old she was.
No,
Sorry.
no, I meant old as the like. I'm trying to figure out because.
I
Like,
mean,
there was like kind of tongue in cheek, like this is morbid, haha. Maybe there's an accident. Did they murder someone?
I mean, according to them, she died last night. What'd you roll on that? You got a...
Oh, a 92.
All right, yeah.
Jesus.
You've got some
Everything's
bits
fine.
there.
No, I mean, the thing is
That was a hard roll anyway.
well, it's immaterial because I think just the shock of like, hold on a second,
Yeah.
did they actually murder someone? And trying to process that, like I'm listening to what they have to say. I'm asking.
And just for reference, in the mirror, it was bones that came up and then became
Yep.
flesh.
And and when you fought her, she was not. It did not seem like a currently alive person.
Right.
Yeah, it seemed more older.
Yeah.
More older.
So okay, well, I'm trying to now soak in like what happened to this body. How was she killed? And
It appears multiple blows to her left femur, and then a blow to the skull.
wasn't it a?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, not a blow. And then
'Cause it's
a gunshot
decapitation.
wound.
She
to
was-
the,
yeah, it's a gunshot
and
wound,
actually, she
decapitation.
doesn't have a neck. She was decapitated.
But were there the signs of a gunshot around?
These guys
her?
aren't doctors.
Oh no, I'm looking. I'm
Oh,
seeing.
well, that would so. Well, actually, you've seen gunshots before. Make me a spot hidden roll. We'll call it. No, yeah,
Not even
She's missing a
remotely.
head,
So a decapitated.
left femurless.
I mean, this is unsettling. I don't think unsettling to the point of like ratting them out, just for story reasons, if nothing else.
But sir,
You're saying that the people who took my mirror did.
possibly yes. Do you know who took your mirror?
to go.
I don't think we can allow that, sir.
He's just trying to go at this point. They can like try to stop him, but this is more of an emotional like, I'm in denial of what I'm seeing.
You're white. They're not going to touch you, because that wouldn't go well for them. But one of them starts to follow you, and not like subtly.
Yeah, I mean it'll be as Eugene like gets his composure. I'm assuming he's gonna get on the train. He'll follow him on the train.
He gets on the train, yeah.
And he'll start trying to like, okay, what do I do? I should probably try and lose this guy. How am I gonna do that?
Make me a spot hidden roll.
Wow. Whoa, those are not good rolls. No.
We got.
I'll second
Yeah.
it if you want to use.
You know
one
what?
of
This
yours.
is actually something, just sheer paranoia. He's looking around and he's trying to think. Is this what on the train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use bits.
It's-
Are you pushing it?
No, this is pushing it. Because there have to be consequences. I know. I don't
okay.
want to
All
use.
right.
I respect that.
already
I
broke
respect
my
that.
I got it. I thought we were okay.
No. This was. But I'm trying to figure out how I would push it.
So.
You're using like
Like,
the Malone
this would be-
to look behind you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was thinking more like changing cars and seeing if I can like mess with and like just scope out the area and stuff like that. Just doing stuff that would make him like incredibly conspicuous.
Okay. Yeah.
I like my idea
I think
better.
the
Mechanical repair to.
He doesn't know how to do that, and you just see dinosaurs anyways.
Oh, that's fair.
True.
5.
All right.
What was I rolling for?
You were rolling to. So as you are changing trains, let's see if this guy noticed.
Oh, and that was that a spot hidden?
Yes.
Oh, that's critical.
So you notice that you've lost the guy, and B, you notice that he was talking to the train conductor.
Ooh, I might want to get off at the next stop.
Yeah,
and figure out-
you've ditched. Like with that roll, you like get off the train, and you see as the train is leaving that this guy's like talking to the train conductor.
All right, I'll find another way back.
Okay. Yeah, it's a long walk, but you can do it.
Oh, can I pay someone to?
You can get a cab. Yeah, it's a yeah. You get back, and you see they're just finishing up breakfast, and Eugene is face down in
Pops.
pancakes. Pops is.
Oh,
yeah.
I wish.
Oh, fluffy pancakes. Yeah.
And he comes storming in with the he's got like the pieces of the melon kind of clutched.
I'm glad I don't see them.
Is he at a point where he actually? No, not in the public. He's not going to ask them if they murdered someone in public.
There's nobody else in the restaurant. Because it's like 2 now.
I think he's doing that walk again, where he like starts to walk towards them, goes like, "No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna."
So
I-
come have
did you-
breakfast. Come have breakfast.
I'm going to stand up when I see him doing that back and
Yeah.
forth thing. So I'm like,
Not me.
what's wrong?
There- I don't know. I'm looking at you.
I'm here for you.
There was a murdered woman at the charnel grounds.
The zombie.
No, it wasn't a zombie.
It crawled out of the ground.
It was.
I have gotten a look at zombies.
But no, it crawled out of the ground at us.
No,
It
there was
did.
a young woman's body there.
Right. It came out of the ground and then it got flesh on it and it hit this. It hit me. You can still see a big
Yeah, she's
bruise.
definitely got a bruise on her jaw.
Good foot shaped.
Bone foot?
foot shaped.
Yeah, something went wrong when she was looking through the mirror. Because I would have asked her about it at this point.
Yes.
Something went wrong when she was looking through the mirror, and it came up out of the ground, and was. You said she was asking to be freed?
Yes, she was saying, free me, kill me, don't make me live like this anymore. I will give you the bones you need.
Was she alive or was she dead?
she was that, like, the zombie things, like, she was just...
She didn't smell like the pisacha.
No, but she wasn't, but definitely came out of the ground.
I do a moment with that explanation, and I look towards Dimitri, being like, he's a doctor, he would... Oh. Okay, you didn't murder anyone.
No, God, no.
No. Kicked me in the face.
Well, that's... Okay, that wouldn't be a reason, but you didn't.
No,
You
no, we did not.
No.
Okay.
We were just looking for the pieces that we needed.
How did that go for everyone?
Well, we found some of them. I didn't like looking in that mirror, but you have them.
The mirror. Have the...
And do we know that you're like not in
I
the
don't think
mirrors?
so.
No,
Okay,
you haven't
okay.
seen.
I
He's
just
not
wanted to make sure
reacted to any
before.
mirrors.
I think I know now.
Yeah.
You didn't notice the covered mirror.
No, but he
they
was
said it.
saying...
He was talking about the mirror being broken, and that's.
Well, he was
And
talking about how
being
horrible
really
it
creepy
was.
about it.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't. He definitely doesn't like that mirror, at the
Yeah.
very least.
Oh, good. I'm glad you have it.
Do I think I'm going to be able to get tools in this town? We might have to do it somewhere else, but this is potentially our best bet for finding the generals.
You were saying that can identify the children of fear,
Yes.
right? I mean, we were still able to use it to an extent, even after it had been broken. Not easily,
No,
but
Pops was able to.
Well, then
yeah.
maybe it just needs to be... I mean, it can't hurt to try.
but it's also. I think it's a good idea to have it, and if you can fix it, that's very, very far outside of my realm of knowledge. It's also rather large.
Well, not right now.
Well, no, but it will be again.
Well-
And when you're holding it up, anyone who's a general is going to see that. They'll know that they will know that we're looking for them. We'll know that we are keyed to them.
Well, I mean, they already know from the other day when we spotted one of them and we ran out.
They might not know that. They might not know that we know about them being generals, the children of fear. We might they might just think that we think. This is a terrible trait of logic. They might just think that we think that they're a weird curator who followed us.
1 + 2 + 1.
Yeah.
Well,
We have not given them any indication to think that we.
then we're onto them.
Exactly.
Well, for now.
So
at least.
the melange being as big as it was.
Well, they saw it before, so they knew we had it before.
Did they?
I mean, wouldn't they?
Why would they? We
I
had it
don't
in a
think.
bag.
Yeah, unless they're.
Well,
I mean,
were keeping. Well, we had it before, so they've either noticed it or they haven't. We can be as
Right.
discreet as we were.
you haven't
before.
used it in front. As far as you know,
Yeah.
you haven't used it in front of them.
Right. It's a very good sized thing. Like we had it in a bag and we were holding it around. It's very different to holding it
I
up
mean,
and
we were
like,
using
looking
it
in it.
on a train or on a bus, or on a train.
On
We were
a train,
playing
on a
dinosaurs.
train.
I mean, we'll continue to be discreet, assuming that I can even.
Yeah, Gwendolyn legitimately laughs out loud like that.
And I look at her like,
I'm very bad at being discreet. I don't know if you've noticed.
pauses and we'll do our best to be discreet.
That I will accept, but
Yes.
I will throw out there right now that we are very bad at being discreet.
Tenzin walks in
Oh, hi.
and walks over to the pancakes and just picks up a pancake and rolls it up and starts eating it. And he says, "Tonight," flopping the pancake in his hand, "we will perform the ritual to create the instruments."
Believe you mean the royal we.
I don't understand.
Well, you all have fun with that. I'm gonna get this to our room. And,
You found the melong.
Yes.
Are you gonna fix it?
That's the plan. I'm gonna see what I can do if I can find the tools that I need.
Your children would fix it.
Well, I don't think that.
Sorry,
I
what?
pour another glass and I slide it over.
I'm gonna
I
reach
pick
over.
up-
I'm gonna reach over and grab that glass and be like, he has had more than enough. I do not want to deal with him throwing up all over someone's rooms.
Let's get you to bed, and I'll
No.
throw the mirror around one of your shoulders, and
I close my eyes.
and I will lead you back to the room.
You are the actual words.
When you get to your room, there's a small pile of sawdust on top of the dresser where the mirror was.
Would it be sawdust or would it be sawdust and sand?
Yeah, sawdust and sand.
Okay.
So as they leave, Tenzin says, well, tonight we will perform the ritual, though. The sooner we perform the ritual, the sooner we continue.
What exactly is required of us for this ritual?
Oh, everyone has a role to play. Some people will be the artisans who craft the instruments and paint the mantra on them. Some people will be the guards who make sure that we are not disturbed. The power that we will be channeling could draw attention.
Uh-huh.
And some people will, those who have a more proficient grasp of otherworldly powers, like your friend Eugene, will chant with me in the ritual.
Tenzin, in the 1,000 years that you have existed, have you ever learned to read the room?
I don't read.
Have you noticed that Eugene is incredibly uncomfortable with all of this?
I think that's entirely understandable.
I don't think you're going to be able to get him to chant.
Well, that's his choice.
And also, you might have picked the actual worst group of people. None of us are artists. And we're very bad at fighting things. I don't know if you remember last night.
The guard is really more a ceremonial role.
Unless one of the Children of Fear shows up.
I don't. Why? What?
If we're outputting that kind of power, someone else is going to feel it, like you do.
Yes, that
And
is
we might
true.
attract the attention of the people that we'd like to not attract the attention of.
Is there a way to put a barrier up or anything like that?
Shower curtain or anything?
A mystical shower curtain.
Barrier. That's an interesting thought. Perhaps more like a cloak. Perhaps
As long as there's not a dagger involved.
I can. Perhaps I can keep the energy only radiating in the charnel field.
I'm sorry, we're going where?
What?
Oh, the charnel field is a place of great power. It's where we must perform the ritual.
Are we going back to the one with the person who flings his poo?
No, I would suggest the other one.
Where they have accused us of killing someone. They might have gods.
How do you kill someone who's already dead?
I don't know, but Eugene seemed awfully convinced for a little bit that we had actually killed someone and he was out there.
Well, at night, hopefully no one will notice us.
Another nighttime in a charnel ground.
That would hopefully is doing an awful lot of heavy lifting there.
I have a shopping list.
Great.
We're gonna need the 3 white liquids.
Milk.
Milk, curds, and ghee?
Yes, a bucket of each.
Oh,
And some beeswax.
how hard is beeswax to come around here?
Oh, I'm sure the market will have it.
Pops, are you awake yet? Oh no, you're
Oh, yeah, they're upstairs.
They're
yeah.
gone. I'm just looking over at Helen like,
Yes. Well,
All
we
right.
could make candles with beeswax, right?
No, that's how you create that. That is how you craft the mouthpiece of the horn.
Oh. Beeswax. All right.
all right, is there anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. All right, well then let's get this over with, I suppose.
I think tonight, the moon will be full tonight.
Oh, goody.
An excellent time for a ritual.
They both did the heavy exhale at the same time. I heard it in stereo. All right. And there's absolutely nothing that can go wrong with doing a ritual on the full moon. That was sarcasm. I don't know if you understand sarcasm.
I'm starting to.
Good.
But it is the best time to perform a ritual. The moon is very powerful.
All right, let's go and get the materials, and then I'm going to take a nap. If we're going to be up all night again, I want some sleep.
Agreed.
I've already meditated for my 8 minutes today.
You know what? Not all of us are as fucking enlightened as you are.
You're getting there.
It's peaches.
Where do you keep getting those peaches?
I have peaches.
I mean, they look delicious, but
Have a peach.
I'll take it.
All right, yeah, it's a lovely peach.
Sniff it and then take a bite out of it.
Yeah, it's a delicious, lovely peach.
Wonderfully ripe. All right, the morning has just improved a little bit. Helen, let's go find the 3 white things and...
Buckets and beeswax.
What's...
Nope, don't do it.
Peach schnapps.
Squeeze it in there.
He eats the rest of the pancakes. Anything need to happen in the room when you guys...
There's eggs and pancakes, right?
Yeah, he's eating the pancakes.
I mean, I get him into bed and just like don't.
Yeah, I just kind of go.
Did you
You should
see the children?
I did not see them, but we had conversation. You should name them. I almost named them for you. But I thought that would be extra rude and giving our current relationship status.
Well,
It is complicated. I am going to go to bed for a while. They agreed to take care of the mirrors. So helpful. Your children are very helpful.
oh, because I'm gonna need them to take care of this mirror.
You pass out. Yeah.
And then I pass out.
Yeah.
Or I intentionally go to sleep.
I mean, one of them is clearly gonna have to be named Frank Sinatra, but there's still 3 more I gotta figure out.
Frank Sinatra Jr.
Oh.
Frank Stallone.
No, I'm not gonna make it that confusing. I
Could be
mean,
the
here's the
Frankies
thing.
and Frankie Valley. You know. You
I'd
could-
really like to be able to get in contact with my wife because I feel like she should be a part of this. This is very,
Tough.
Yeah, you really want to make this decision together.
yeah.
But
I mean,
but counter argument, you're making it so that they don't have identities
yeah,
in the world.
I can't put that off for much longer. And I was hoping to get things out of the book that could get me closer to that, but they took me to a mirror. Okay, I will spend the day thinking of names and trying to look for both a suitable place and suitable tools
All right,
for repairing this mirror.
so you find a shop. The guy, you go to a mirror shop. He sells mirrors.
I think I need something more like a glass blowing, like a glass working.
Well, yeah, that's what he'll say.
Okay.
You know, like, although he's like, oh, obsidian, this would be very difficult. Really, probably the best you can do is solder it back together. But then there'll be a join.
Well, I mean it's better than nothing. Although I was hoping I could get the tools to get it hot enough
Possibly you could use a frame.
to hold it into place.
Yeah.
While and a lot of this is going to be like spitballing and how.
I mean, if you just put it in a frame, then there'd just be the fissures.
Well, but could I get something to clamp it into place and bring it up to temperature, and then.
Oh.
Or you know what? And so
I don't know enough about glass blowing to know. Like, I don't think people repair glass.
I mean, you could. I think you
Duke
could.
Fleeg is already. I can already feel it.
I can feel it in the chat.
Because I mean,
Because I'm wondering if some sort of flux could work in that case too. Like it would be close enough, but then there's sort of the what sort of flux would be acceptable. Are you looking that up?
I am.
First, you need to get some magma.
Well, I mean, the thing is we're in an age where we can work with aluminum. So with the right tools, we can get things insanely hot.
Right, so everything's in flux.
Did they have resin? Resin seems to be the...
Yeah, we've had resin since Neanderthal times. But like, what you mean by resin?
Yeah.
It's you'd be looking for a particular type.
What resonates?
And I would.
Cracked mirrors cannot be successfully glued back together, so you must carefully remove the broken... No. There's not a lot of talk about remelting them.
Well, because most mirrors have like the reflective backing.
Yeah.
and then
This
glass.
is different. This is carved
obsidian.
out of obsidian, so we don't have to worry about that.
So
in
what's
this
the
case.
melting point of obsidian?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
And here's the thing too is the way I'm thinking about it, obviously if I was to melt all of it, that would be a problem because I'm assuming there's a frame that's also carved out of obsidian. And so
You'd want like a torch to heat up the edges and be very surgical about
Well,
the
I would-
places.
I do
would
like
be
the
more
clamp thing, clamp it. in the
resin
frame.
along the edges, but like really try to liquefy it in the middle, but keep it flat and then let it cool back down.
Heating
and
up
temper that.
and melting back together glass is incredibly difficult, if not impossible. There are too many complicated technical challenges for this type of repair.
Yeah, but that's
Just put it in a frame and just put it in a frame and squish it.
I don't know about obsidian.
And this is, I mean, this is, I'm sure there's problems with this. This is something that I don't think Eugene is going to do today.
If ever. How high?
1830 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, obsidian obsidian is much harder than silica.
Well,
You just need to
what's
throw it in
the
Mount
melting-
Doom.
But check aluminum.
Yeah, but this is obsidian.
Sure, but check what the melting point for aluminum is.
You gonna look for an aluminum
Maybe
smelt?
after show.
I mean, I'm gonna look for what works. So we can at least do that. That's-
1221 Fahrenheit.
I mean,
Melt aluminum and use that to piece it together.
no, this is just aluminum is something that required, like it wasn't until relatively recently that we got to the point where we could actually melt and use aluminum. Like at a point, like, I don't know when, but it was more valuable than like silver or gold or anything. It was such a difficult thing to smelt.
I think you could get a forge probably that hot, but getting a directional torch to
Well,
fix
the
the
thing
middle.
is
Yeah.
for aluminum, it wasn't a torch. We used electricity to heat it up. It was the use of electricity specifically. And so if I can get like, what is it? Are they
Like an arc welder?
Yeah, an
Yes.
arc welder or something like that. It's can I use electricity to just get the center of it? Not even all of it. Just the idea of could I get a chunk of it fused so that it's technically together, and then the edges are still just held with something else.
I like the idea of just putting a frame around it and then maybe doing solder just
Yeah,
to keep
yeah,
it together.
yeah.
Or-
That seems like the most simple.
yeah.
I mean, that's sort of
or-
just like a stained glass approach.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
do it
exactly.
like the Japanese method of using gold to
Yeah,
hold it
and that's what I was
together.
wondering if there's some other sort of flux that would be appropriate, but that's getting into magic stuff that
I mean, gold and silver are both pretty powerful magically.
True.
no, I mean,
Probably not lead.
I was trying to
Definitely not
copper,
lead, but
bronze.
gold and silver are known to have like
well, lead would be for
magical
stained
properties.
glass.
Well, but lead in magic is usually like this will stop magic.
It's like the lead sheet for X-ray stuff.
What he's thinking is, could I specifically somehow, even if it's just a point in the center, melt it enough so that it's technically fused and one thing?
So I mean, this would be. You'd really need to find like, it's finding a smelt and an artisan, and those are probably two different places.
Yeah.
Finding the artisan that can handle the glass, because you could probably take it to like a foundry, and they could melt it, but then they'd be like, "Here's your melted
Liquefying
glass."
the whole, yeah.
I don't know what you want to do with it.
And no, that's why I was thinking something like an arc welder, where it's just like if I can somehow get my hands on that, or here's an even better idea: improvise one, because what could go wrong there?
Everything.
And just melt it at a point right in the very middle to fuse all of them back together. Not.
Frame.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a frame. You know, as it was just a sheet of obsidian.
Okay, but like so.
But you could put it in a frame.
But it's the combination.
Yeah.
It's the.
Yeah.
I mean, so you are approaching this as you should, strictly from an engineering standpoint.
Yeah.
And there's a whole nother like mystical side to this that, you know, you have no answers or even basis for knowledge in. You could ask Tenzin.
Yeah, he loves doing that. I'm so excited to go ask Tenzin about things that channel whatever energies. He's just gonna tell me I need a corpse.
Yes.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I bet science can find a better way. I wish I was a scientist. But I will. You know what? I will go to the library and I will look up books on.
All right, so you find a lot of stuff about how challenging in the 1920s, especially glass is just not repaired. It's melted down, and they keep they don't even deal, or it's just kept in shards and discarded. Because in the 20s we have plenty of space. Dumps aren't.
Yeah.
But make me a library use roll.
Oh, can I just ask the people there and make a slightly? Would it be a slightly better Hindi roll? I'm gonna push this.
You probably are.
Gonna make such a scene. 74. Yeah, this will not stand.
So you do find a lot of stuff about, glass and glass blowing and glass repairing. You don't find a lot of information on foundries in India.
Yeah.
That would be the that would be one challenge, is finding where, because India doesn't have a lot of metal reserves, and so that's one of the reasons. Tenzin actually, I think, told you this. The bowls were made out of meteorite ore because there's not a lot of natural metal.
Yeah, but he mentioned that it was specifically
Yeah,
the
from a place.
location.
Yeah,
It
you
is.
could maybe go to the location and see if there's more obsidian there.
Yeah, it's not. That doesn't sound like it was anywhere nearby. I already. It's all I know. All I remember is that it's one of the famous places, and there's a lot.
One of the famous places.
No, I mean, I don't know if
You need a Frommer's guide.
pushing. I'm just staying at the library, and I'm going to keep looking for books.
Yeah, you'll that's how you'll spend the day. Finally, at 6, they're like, "Sir, I'm sorry, we're closing."
Can I check any of these out?
Where are you staying? Yeah, you're staying. They'll let you take a book. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
God, the day before my birthday, and I'm just trying to figure out how to repair this mirror.
So about 7 o'clock, Tenzin will knock on your door, and then on your door, and say, "It's time."
Were we able to obtain the things?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was easy.
Okay.
Yeah. The ghee is plentiful.
I'm sure.
Yes.
We have all the items. So Eugene will not be joining us.
That's up to him. You can certainly ask.
Well, he's not here.
Didn't he get kicked out at like 6?
Do you go back? He's like. Well, I guess you go back with the book.
Yeah, I'd come
All right.
with the books.
You will not be joining us for this ritual. You have some proficiency with other worlds and touching other worlds that would be most useful.
Oh, well, with the bones and the.
Yes, you're.
No.
That is your choice.
Do you need any sort of observational role done?
You could serve as a guard. Well, that is very, very kind of you.
Can I read while I serve?
All the best guards do. we should probably wait a little later than last time.
Very likely, yes.
Yes, we have to go back to the charnel grounds.
Yes.
What?
That's where
there was a
the ritual
murder there. There were people there. They tried to follow me back.
How can you murder what's already dead?
They saw what appeared to be a fresh body.
Huh. Well, the children of fear can make things appear as they wish.
Perhaps we should take our chances with the poof-bringing man.
He is a mighty sorcerer. And
Perhaps he would chant with us.
He didn't like it when we were on his grounds. He kept saying, "It's mine, it's mine."
yes, sorcerers can be a little territorial. He would likely just summon a scorpion demon to chase us away.
Oh. Yeah, no.
All right, well, anyway, you're the guard.
Can I be an artisan?
Yes, would you prefer to make the drum or the horn?
The horn.
All right.
That got the beeswax.
I will chant.
Very well. Then you will make the drum.
I suppose so. I'm not very good at this sort of thing, but I'll try.
I will show you.
All right.
And so what follows is an A-team montage as Tenzin sort of sits with each of you and discusses your role and shows you like what you need to do. So mainly what you guys are going to do is you're going to cut part of the bone off on either end to form the end of a horn and then the mouth of a horn and then beeswax. And then there are symbols that will be painted all over it. You're going to bind two parts of the skull, like the back half. You're going to cut the skulls in half, and then the back half of each one will have leather, the skin, wrapped over it. And then there will be a leather cord and the beater, yes, and then things will be painted all over it. And he teaches you a chant. Make me an intelligence roll.
Critical success.
Oh, you memorize, almost at the first time he says it, it's just like burned in your brain.
Jeez.
And he looks, he goes, "Do you speak Sanskrit?"
Latin.
No, that's Sanskrit. Well, you are ready. You are prepared. This is excellent. And Eugene, your only role is to be vigilant. The powers that we will be unleashing here will draw attention, but you must be vigilant. But you must also be judicious. A guard is a defensive role, not an offensive role.
Does Eugene need to roll to know what judicious means?
And so about 10 o'clock, you all head to the charnel ground.
He's gonna tell his children to come with and stay the frick away from Tenzin. Don't let him see you.
All right.
But he has no illusions that he is a good guard.
All right. So yeah, every once in a while, you figure it's just a jackal or something, but every once in a while you hear bones scattering as something is skittering through the bones. And
I've got good names.
Tenzin says, first, a masking ceremony. Oh, do you have the pieces of the melong?
I don't think I brought them.
Well,
Would he have asked that back at the hotel?
no.
Dumb.
No, he just thought of it. Well then,
Those. How badly would you need it?
they would make the masking ritual much easier. But instead,
I'm gonna walk off. Those kids are fast. That's all I know. They are.
All right. You ask your
I'm
kids.
gonna-
Okay.
yeah, if you could go and I think one of them's gonna be Edison. One of them's gonna be Franklin. One of them's gonna be Ford. I need one more name.
Tesla.
Yeah.
It's too on the nose. That's,
And I think was he?
No.
Elon.
no.
Whitney for Eli Whitney. I don't know.
I was thinking Bell, but that's just kind of a weird.
But are any of them girls or are they all
Marie?
boys? 'Cause
Yeah.
Belle
They're
would
all
be a
boy-
good
They're
one.
all boys, I think.
Oh, okay.
You could
I
find.
thought there-
I mean, you could go with Carver, George Washington Carver.
I was thinking. Okay.
But Carver.
But that one's gonna be true. That's gonna turn out to be the one. And I don't yeah, I can't bring myself to
Ben?
do that.
You have a Ben? Did you already have a Ben?
Oh, Franklin.
Yeah, Ben
No,
Franklin.
He's got Franklin. Yeah.
Oh, well, but
Yeah.
I was just thinking Ben.
Archimedes.
No, I'm looking for American inventors.
Oh, you jingoistic. Right.
Yeah. All right.
Tucker. I don't think Tucker's.
No.
Tucker's a
car.
terrible name.
Tucker's coming soon.
Yeah, don't.
No, I
don't
think
do that.
Wright's a really good one.
Yeah.
So Edison, Wright, Franklin, Ford.
There you
There we
go.
go.
They
Right with
will.
the W,
I thought
right?
it was Huey, Dewey, Louie.
Yeah. I was gonna go
And
with
Scrooge.
Alvin.
Alan, Simon,
Theodore.
Those
Theodore,
are chipmunks,
Dave.
damn it.
and Dave.
Nice.
So,
Oh, there's a Farnsworth.
yeah,
better
he
name.
invented the TV. But I don't think he's done it yet.
Is he? Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
no.
Farnsworth is not contemporaneous. He
gonna
did
go
it,
with Wright.
by the way, in San Francisco.
Ha.
On right over on Pacific Avenue, like towards right by Lombard. There's a plaque.
Oh, I'll have to go.
So I will name them and then ask if they could go and retrieve.
The pieces of the mirror. Yeah. We close tonight's episode with just like the montage of these four little things skittering through the streets of Rajgir and coming, like each of them holding a piece of the melong over their little heads as they
They're
zip.
like ants.
Yeah, that's right. As they zip through the streets. Next week, it's a ritual. And it's a ritual that like involves a bunch of dice rolls.
Oh.
I already know what the name of the next episode is going to be.
Just a string of curse words.
Nope. Worst birthday ever.
Yeah.
Our quotes from tonight. There will be blood tonight. Too bad Tiger isn't here for the tiger. He's all seeing, he's all hearing. Maybe we don't need the best bones. Will this be the second artifact she's destroyed? Helen should never pick the pick. I think the winner, though, is Did You Wear Heels to a Charnel Ground?
And the look on your face when you said it.
It's just like,
Perfect.
Although Backup Skull's pretty good, too. Backup Skull with our, do I have big Buddhas?
Cannot lie.
He almost named my children. I violently hobble. Given our current relationship status, it's complicated. He's just going to tell me I need a corpse, which I also quite like. But I think Did You Wear Heels to a Charnel
Yes.
Ground
Yes.
is a fantastic one.
Yes, Gwendolyn is much shorter than you think she is because she always wears heeled boots.
but
All right.
Stiletto heels.
no, but it's just. I mean, I wouldn't wear heels anyways. But if there's
No.
one place in the world, like
What
even
other
like
shoes
a
do you,
swamp, walking through a swamp.
what other shoes do you
makes
think
more
she
sense.
has?
Yes.
Just
Yes.
There are no sensible flats in her.
Anything.
All right.
We're gonna head over.
Friends,
We have
thank you
sensible
so
shoes
much
at the time.
for all of your bits. YouTube, thank you for the like and the subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't done it already, why don't you click that subscribe button and find all of the cool stuff that Quests and Chaos does. Speaking of the cool stuff Quests and Chaos does, we've got probably a full week of entertainment.
Most likely.
Wow. As far as we know, Monday,
far.
the Nat 1 with start your week off with a critical fail. Tuesday, the Chaos Agents are back here. The map, this is the same map, I think, from when they were before.
Well, we didn't die, but it was close.
I'd added a portal, but I guess it got taken off. We'll add a gelatinous cube now. Here, we'll just put that right there.
Oh,
And
yeah. I like it.
No, I hate it.
And
You're
then
not there.
Wednesday.
You're going to come back, everybody will be inside the cube.
Cool.
Oh,
Wednesday-
we need a big one for that.
Oh,
Especially for Haldor.
yes, all your friends are floating in
I mean,
space.
in order to fit Haldor's ego, it's going to have to be the one of the big ones.
All right.
Wednesday, the redacted reports continue their interregnum. And then Saturday, we're back here with mirth and merriment and rituals galore. I think that's it. Goodbye, Internet friends.